This is Steve Blaze with Lillian Axe.
A little bit of changes in Lillian Axe these days?
Yeah, we, everything's been pretty stable for a while, but we just found out about 6 weeks ago, 1 week before we were going into to record vocals for the new album, that Derek, our singer, decided that he did not want to do the type of touring that we, do and have to do and are planning on doing.
Mm-hmm.
It came as quite a shock to us. We didn't expect it. So at the moment, we had to make some decisions whether we were going to continue to move forward, with Derek and just cut the touring down, or, if we just felt like, we can't do that. We're all about touring. We need to do traveling across the globe, go to other countries, and we can't just, be playing weekend warrior type stuff. So we had a lot of discussions, talked a lot about it, and decided that at this point, we would just finish out the shows in July, and then work our new singer in. So we immediately went to our backup, mental archives of who we knew that we had met, that who might be a great replacement.
Mm-hmm.
And we remembered and talked about Ronny Munroe. He used to sing for Metal Church, and now is doing his own solo project. And he had opened for us in Seattle. We had played together at Rocklahoma last year, and we just were all impressed with him. And when you play with so many different bands, you kind of keep in the back of your mind other musicians and performers that are very talented, in case anybody ever asks you for a referral in the future, or you wind up in a situation like this. So we remembered Ronnie, and we contacted him, and he did his homework on us, and we did ours on him, and spent time together and rehearsed, and he wound up being the right guy. So he's going to pick up in the beginning of August, and he'll be the new singer for the band.
It continues to go, Lillian Axe, and that's good.
Like a cockroach, man. It's very hard to kill us.
It will never be killed.
Absolutely not.
That's awesome. You guys have got any plans on a new album in the near future, or going with Ronnie Munroe and recording?
Yep. Well, July 20th is when Deep Red Shadows comes out. So we've got this new one coming out in 4 weeks,
Okay.
3 weeks, and we're right now starting to write for the next record. We've been fortunate enough that we've put out a record a year for the last 3 years, and hopefully we can do that again for next summer. Be able to re-release a brand new full-length studio record out next summer. So this album started out it was going to be an EP at first.
Mm-hmm.
It was just going to be 4 or 5 new songs, and just kind of introduce the new label and get us acquainted. But then we started putting on acoustic versions of some of our other songs as bonus tracks, and before long you have a 47-minute long record, and it's just it wound up being a full-length record. So the EP thing, I've always accused of never being able to write a short song or do a short album, so this is par for the course. So, but it sounds great. I'm really happy about it. We can't wait to get back out, and we're actually on our way right now to sound check for our first show for this tour for this new record right now.
Okay.
Derek is doing all the July shows, and then Ronnie comes in at the beginning of August, because when it came down, we had commitments, and Ronnie had some things that he had to do this month. So Derek was cordial enough to say, "Hey, I'll finish out and do whatever I need to do to help you guys out until Ronnie's available at the beginning of August." So we've got a bunch of shows this month lined up, and tonight's the first one in Sarasota, Florida. So we're pretty psyched up about it.
Well, that's good that Derek's continuing it until, fulfilling the commitments.
Oh yeah, there's no bad blood. We'll miss the guy. He's a great singer, and he's our friend, and we'll miss him. But we'll still be friends after this. So life moves on, and you roll with it. That's what we're doing here. So we're fortunate that we found Ronnie. I think he's going to be a great addition, and everybody's pretty jazzed up about working together with him.
So, Steve, where are you guys playing this summer?
Well, we're doing 7 shows in July.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Sarasota tonight, Tampa, then we go to Dallas to do a show with Lynch Mob and Michael Schenker Group. Then we go to Houston, and then we play the Rock in America Festival. And then we go to New Orleans and Homa. And then we work Ronnie in after that, and we go to New York for a big kind of his debut and a New York CD release party up in New York. We'll be on Eddie Trunk's show and do a bunch of press and do a show at B.B. King's in New York, come home, and then it looks like September they're talking about us going out and doing a co-headline thing with Enough's Enough for about 3 weeks in September. So that'll give us plenty enough time to get the album out there and get Ronnie worked in well.
When you guys go on tours and that, do you shoot video at all?
We have so much footage over the years of backstage and touring and everything. It's a shame that we have not had the time yet to sit down and do a full, comprehensive, video of the history of the band. That's something that's kind of in the works. I'm in the process of going through tons and tons of footage and organizing it and labeling it so that we can put something out. But honest to God, man, with so much material, it's really hard to do. But yeah, we keep a lot of stuff documented on video, and it's just a matter of. I think if we put out a DVD about the history of the band, it'll probably take 3 or 4 DVDs to fill it all up. But we will continue to do that as well.
And eventually, you will release something of the historic of Lillian Axe.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, man, we've got so much footage, and we've had some offers from some different companies that have wanted to get behind it and do that. We also would like to find and do a live DVD as well, but those are tricky because if we're going to do that, just like when we did our live album, I don't want to put it out unless it's the right venue, the right sound, audio, right video, and have it be a true representation. Because so many times you videotape your shows and the acoustics are bad or whatnot, or that the camera angles just don't work out, lighting isn't good. It's very hard. You really have to put a lot into it and spend the money to make sure that it's recorded well on all ends. But we will do that. I'm sure we'll probably do that this year.
For your latest album that's just coming out there, when's the release date for that?
July 20th, called Deep Red Shadows.
And that will be available mostly everywhere, or on iTunes and stuff?
Everywhere, yep. iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, all the online sites, the downloading sites, and they'll be in all the Best Buys and whatever record stores are still left out there. It'll be there.
And do you have a promo video that's going to be released as well?
Well, the first single is 47 Ways to Die. It's just going to radio now, and we're actually discussing a video for that song. Hopefully we can shoot that maybe in August before we go out in September. Eric, our bass player, directed the Mega Slow Fade video that we did. We did that ourselves, back in the old days, we'd go out and spend $120,000 on a video. Nowadays, you can do a video for a lot less, save the money, and there are a lot of outlets to play videos right now. But to be honest with you, without MTV, and you pretty much can do it on your own and still get just as much coverage as you would, if you spent that amount of money. People just want to see the band. So we're talking about the video for the song, and hopefully in August we'll be able to knock something out to coincide with the single.
Great stuff, Steve. Been a pleasure talking to you, and good luck in this summer's touring.
Thank you, man, and hopefully we'll be coming up your way. And stay in touch with us. You got my number. Call me anytime, man, if you want to get some reports from the road or whatnot, and let me know if I can do anything for you. And appreciate all the support up there.
You have a great day.
Bye, my friend.
Okay, have a good one.
You too. Thanks very much, man. Take care of yourself.